Okay, thanks again for coming. And Alinda and I just want to share a little bit with you guys about our story. We started ViSalus 19 months ago now. We started the challenge and also promoting the business at the same time. And I'll just share with you guys our success on the challenge, and I'll let Alinda talk to you guys about our business success. In Alinda's first 90 days, she lost 30 pounds. She did that with no exercise. And in my first 90 days, I lost 20 pounds and did not exercise the first 30 days. But after that, I started exercising. To date, Alinda is approaching 90 pounds. And I will be honest with you guys, I'm only at about 25 pounds. I kind of go up and down a little bit, but...
What did you just complete this weekend, buddy?
What's that?
What did you just complete this weekend?
You're not supposed to tell them that, yeah.
We saw
But
it.
that's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working out.
Oh.
And so every 90 days we set a new goal, and ours typically involve weight loss because we're not to the weights that we want to be yet. Part of my 90-day challenge that I'm currently on was to run a half marathon, and I did that on Saturday. Alinda will tell you I've never been a runner. I started running because how many fat people do you see running? None. If
I
people
saw a
are
lot
runners,
of them.
So I just told her, she would ask me all the time, so like, if you hate it so much, why do you run? I said, because if you look at people that are runners, they're thin. So that's why I started that. So that's kind of our success on the challenge. Before I let Alinda tell you about the business part of it, I always have to tell this part of our story. A couple things. And I tell you guys this stuff because we all come across it all the time. The first time that we were approached about ViSalus, we said no. Okay? How many people tell you no over and over again? No means not right now. Okay? It doesn't mean forever. The first time that we were approached, we weren't ready to lose weight, and we weren't ready to promote. So we said no. Fortunately for us, it came back around 6 months later. And that time, I would say I still wasn't ready, but here we are. And the other thing I like to tell you guys about our story is the first challenge party we went to, I was the guy who sat there with my arms crossed. I wasn't having any of the video or signing up. So basically I went to the challenge party so she wouldn't bug me about it again, and the lady who approached us would not bug me again. I thought, if I just go to this challenge party, they'll both leave me alone. So again, here we are 19 months later. As far as the business part for us, I share this with people because I know that somebody in this room is in the same place where we were at. Alinda was in another company, and she was a top earner in that company, and I tell people don't be impressed by that. She made a couple $1,000s a month, maybe $3,000 a month, but she needed to leave that company, and we weren't at a place where we could walk away from it because we needed the money. She needed to leave that company because there were things going on that we weren't comfortable with, things that we just thought, integrity-wise, we needed to get away from. But she kind of held on because we needed that $2,000 or $3,000. So when ViSalus came on, we trusted God, we jumped in, and we replaced her income from that other company in 1 month. And we haven't looked back since. And I like to just tell you, she was in a place, we've been together, we've been married for 22 and a half years, been together for 26 years. She was in a place that I had never seen her before. She was depressed, she would spend days in bed, and ViSalus changed that for her. ViSalus gave me my wife back, it gave our kids their mother back, and so it's just changed our lives completely.
Thanks, Mark. And as Mark said, I was in another company, and we have built ViSalus very organic. A lot of people will say to us, well, yeah, you were in another company, no wonder you grew so fast. No, I took my best friend, Kim Carver, with me, because she was also a leader in that company, and she was leaving too. And other than that, nobody else came with us. I'm not going to say that we have not been approached over and over again by those people, which is soon eventually they will join our team, but we did not bring anybody with us because we wanted to not be that person that walked away and brought everybody with us, okay? So please know that, because I know there's a lot of people, when you hear these great stories on stage, 45-day ambassador run, 6-month ambassador run, a lot of them guys were with another company and brought their whole team with them. So don't make that be that reason you don't think you can do it, okay? So that's one thing I want to tell you about that. As far as the business, Mark said we, what did he say, in 30 days. We earned our BMW in 30 days. Then within like 4 months later, we earned another BMW because we built underneath Mark. And then we reached the level of ambassador in 8 months. So that's our story. So, we ready?
Okay, so obviously this is the problem that we are facing in our country and worldwide. Just a few statistics for you, and a couple of these you saw in the video. Over 232 million people in the United States and Canada are overweight or obese. That doesn't mean a lot to me, that's too big a number. But basically 70% of adults in the United States are overweight or obese, and about 60% in Canada are overweight or obese. And if you guys research this, those numbers have doubled in the past 30 years. Doubled. This slide says that 3 out of 4 will be overweight or obese by 2020. Actually, I've read things published by the CDC that says we'll hit that number in 2 years. 2015, it'll be at 75%. It's no surprise how we got here. This shows a slide of a drive-through fast food. Obviously, that's one reason. I think there's a lot of reasons why the numbers keep rising. Our lifestyles have changed over the past 30 years. I know when I was growing up, my dad worked, my mom stayed home. We had home-cooked meals every night. Most families now, both parents work. We're on the go all the time. We're just grabbing something that's easy. There's lots of more, we have a lot more processed foods now. And also, our portion sizes keep getting bigger. Think about just McDonald's. When they came out with value meals, you got one choice on the sizes. Now you have 3, 4, whatever. In fact, I saw something yesterday, a news report on TV that addressed overweight and obese kids, and this is important for us with Project 10 Kids, but they contribute most of that kids being overweight to portion size. Okay, some more facts. This first one, I didn't believe when I read it. 7,671 people die each day from obesity-related illnesses. I went and looked it up. It's true. Okay, I think it's kind of misleading. Obesity-related illnesses are things like type 2 diabetes, heart attacks, congestive heart failure, stroke. I'm missing some. Oh, cancer. Okay, all those deaths attribute or count for that number. Obesity doesn't necessarily cause them, but it's still pretty big. $4.2 billion spent on fast food advertising. 1.6 billion of that is targeted at our kids. And here's a couple other numbers. 24 million children are obese. Okay, so people are looking for a solution. And obviously, we are the solution.
So what's the solution?
We are.
Body by Vi, the Body by Vi Challenge. And we have the new Body by Vi Challenge, which is the 6 reasons why. Do I just click this? What do I do?
Chrissy told me before this started she got the simplest one she could find. And Alinda can't figure it out.
I don't know how to hold note cards and a clicker and a microphone. So, can I put these here? Okay, thank you. Okay, so the 6 reasons to join the 90-day challenge. And we are going to go backwards with the 6. And the first, well, there's the 6. The first one is the challenge trainer. And the challenge trainer, guys, is you have every resource at your fingertips to do well on your challenge. How many people in this room, and be honest, are using the challenge trainer? Seriously, 1, 2, 3. Okay, how sad is that, guys? I think I need to talk about the challenge trainer. The challenge trainer, write this down, challenge.com. This is going to be talked about when we talk about our customers, guys, but this is huge. If you're not on challenge.com and using the challenge trainer, how can you ask your customers to use it, okay? So the challenge trainer, it's going to give you enhanced tools. There's apps, there's recipes, there's exercise ideas. There's all kinds of stuff on this, guys. You really need to check this out. You can even earn badges for doing well. So don't you want those little badges on Facebook? You know what I'm talking about? Challenge Trainer is hooked up. You can actually it goes through Facebook. And you're going to have, that's where you can get the recipes.buy.com. These are all the different things that we can do. We also have the Challenge Trainer Call. How many people listen to the Challenge Trainer Call on Thursday nights? Nobody? Oh my gosh, you guys, we got some work to do. Okay, so Challenge Trainer Call. Sometimes I hear some people, I know there are a couple of you in here that do this because I hear you call it the vision call. The Thursday night call is not the vision call. This is a call where you're going to get challenge tips from experts and champions. So they're going to have different people on there that have lost weight, different people who are the champions, different bodybuilders, different stuff like that. So this is a call that you get your customer